hope you're okay. I hope you're well. I hope you're blessed and highly favored. I hope you're enjoying the holidays, preparing for the holidays, preparing to throw them holiday parties, attend the family party with the drama or the Thanksgiving, but the festivities, and okay, let me just keep it out there. I'm back, but I came back from my little vacation and not the best, like, to the fact it wasn't even the best. Like, I don't want to take up too much of our time, but like, I was mentally drained, okay, physically drained, and irritated, and yeah, like, that was the whole like thing. Like, I didn't like, what I'm saying? Like, and then like I came back and I told myself, like, bro, like, when I come back, I'm recording for y'all. But like I said, I was mentally drained, physically drained, and your girl needed to recharge because I didn't want to put out nonchalant content for y'all. So yeah, we're back, and let's get back into the Christmas programs. Like, I know I'm like a few days late. Like, I started on, like, I believe the beginning of December, correct me if I'm wrong, and then like I was like, you know what, I need like a mental vacation day, and then like it started off cool, but then like it just got more like not even like a thing anymore. Like, the way I wanted to go home and I couldn't, you don't understand. Like, I wanted to like just teleport home and I motherfucking couldn't. Like, I literally had to wait until my trip was like a dead done situation, and then when I got home, I just KO'd. Like, I was just like, you know what, like, I'm just done. Like, I can't do this no more. Like, I'm not going on no more vacations. I don't want to speak too much on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're cool with me and I'm my friends and like we've texted about the situation, like, then you dead ass know like what the fuck happened. Like, I ain't gonna say too much on it, but just know my butterfly is like, it was like one of them, like, why the fuck did I even go? Like, I know I said I wanted like the mental health day, but it was none of that. Like, it turned into a whole like, why the fuck did I even go? Like, I just should have stayed home and like listened to music and read or did some like therapeutic art, because like I don't even know what the fuck I freaking went. But anyways, butterflies, it's your girl's birthday month, so I'm pretty excited, like, to turn like 23. Like, that's a whole different milestone. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, like, 23 is one of them, like, damn, like, I can't believe I'm 23. Like, dead ass, I can't believe I'm 23. Like, it still feels like I'm in my, like, I don't know why, like, it feels like I'm 18 or 19, to be honest, but like, it's a big ass blessing to know that, hey, like, you're still alive at 23, and like every like challenge and like milestone you went through, like, you fought, and you were like, every time you were close to giving up, but then you pushed yourself and like you decided to do something to better yourself, and you grew, and you to the point where like you really matured. Like, you don't really do too much, like, but I always sorry, I want to say, like, I don't really do too much. It's just like I've learned to like not accept certain shit, not do certain shit. Like, I just really like matured, and like I've really grown to the point where like it's one of those things where just like I'm not really gonna take anything no more. Like, it's one of the things like I'm just gonna address you straight up, and if you feel some type of way, then that's on you. Like, for family stuff, and then when it comes to like friendship and shit, like drama, like, if you don't have the energy to like, if you know what I'm saying, like, if you don't want to react, like, I'm just gonna stop reacting now. Like, I'm gonna let anyone that has beef with me say their piece. I'm listening to what you gotta say. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna take it in, and then I'm gonna just address what makes sense to me, like what makes sense to me. And after that, it's just like I'm gonna just everything here and give y'all a story time, because like I'm not into the negativity and the beginning and the background. Like, what? For who? Like, if you want to go, you can peacefully go. At the end of the day, like, I know I've been a good person, so like it's not even that big of a deal. Like, I'm not gonna stress over it or anything else. Going 23, like 23, it's gonna be that like focus. Focus. Do what you gotta do to get where you wanna go. Like, this is where like I'm just about myself and my channel, and just like, head of life, what's up? Like, what's up? Like, what's goody? Like, hi, like, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for you. Like, I'm ready. Like, it's been so long. Like, hi, like, I've been like in the streets playing hooky for like 2 years. Like, come on now. Like, I'm ready. I'm just playing. I'm not ready, y'all, because I'm just kind of focusing on myself right now. So, got you. Hold up. So, so now that I'm back, I hope y'all enjoyed that last video that I posted on my YouTube. And I did say I was gonna do Vlogmas, but I don't really have a lot for Vlogmas, so just know Vlogmas is gonna be all over the place and it's gonna start late, but I'm gonna hop on the trend for Vlogmas. So, you know what I'm saying, just get into it. So, as y'all know, like, I'm doing a whole Babysitter horror story series. I like posted the first one and that got like 8 views. So if you haven't watched that one, for that first one, watch that one, and then let's get into this one. So I don't like to put it out there, like, that other video I posted has nothing to do with this video. Like I said, I'm gonna do 2 separate baby horror stories. I'm gonna do 2 different babysitting horror stories, and I hope y'all like it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So I'm gonna try my new intro with this one, so I hope y'all see it on this video. I hope you like it. Like, I hope you like it. So let's get into it. So yeah, so when I told y'all about how horrific that first one was, it really was, to the point where just like, after my mom and M fell out, like I told y'all, she replaced me. I was committed to working with just the assistant babysitter, not assistant babysitter, the breeding, what did I call her? It was, I called her like the breeding apprentice. Like, I was her full-time babysitter. Like I said, the kids loved me. I feel like they looked at me like the big, like, you know, the big sister, like, hey. And I was really cool with them. Like, I'm really cool with them. Like, they were cute, they were adorable. I liked, you know, making them all feel like, you know, like, important. But, you know what I'm saying? They be fighting over me. Like, it'd be so cute. Like, the little one be wanting all my attention, and then when I don't give the big one the attention that she wants as well, like, she'd be feeling that way. So I would try to incorporate like both of them to get along, and like, come on now, y'all sisters, like, BFF it out. Like, be best friends, like, stick together, like, have each other's back, and like, play with each other. Like, I know it's hard, but like, y'all only got each other really and your mama. So like, when I'm gone, so other than that, like, yeah. So basically, like, not even this is before the pandemic, right? So I believe, you know, the apprentice babysitter, I don't know, she hooked me up with this girl and told her my rates, right, for babysitting, right? And I believe she lived in like the building over from Braider Apprentice's house, like Braider Apprentice's complex. Like, she literally lived like one block over from her, like from Britta Brenda's house. So she recommended me, and you know, saying me and her got to talking, and she was like, I recommend you somebody, da 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 da, put a good word out. I was like, okay, boom, like more money about to come in, like I can't afford to like do this right now, like more money about to come in, and so thank you so much, da da da, right? So yeah. So I get there, and like it's like one of them interviews where she asked me questions, we discuss the rates, we discuss payment, and I say straight up, I'm like, look, we ain't doing this $4 shit over here. It's $15 an hour or 14. Anything less, baby, we're not doing. But I live just, she just said, okay, cool. You know, I think it was one, I don't remember, but I feel like she like left me with her child to see how I would do. I think that was, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then she went, and then she came back, and then, you know what I'm saying, like by the time she came back, like her son was asleep, and she was just like, she rocked at me. So that's pretty much it. Like she rocked me, then she like was like, I'm gonna call you whenever I need you type shit, whenever I'm going out or whatever. So I said, okay, cool, right? Then like the summer like ended, right? Like the summer like was coming to like a freaking end, right? And like her son, wanna call the son, I think of a name. Sorry, I think of a name. What should I call this boy? Tiger. We're gonna call this boy Tiger. Okay, so I had to pick up like so now she was just increasing it to like, you're no longer like, well, you are going to watch my son, you know, at home for a little while, but now I'm gonna transition you into full-time like babysitter. Like now, right now, you're gonna start picking up my son from his like daycare, you know, at a certain time. You go pick him up, and you are going to provide him with snacks and drinks and bring him home. So just mind you, like yo, I didn't even save anything from M's little shop, because mind you, like not even shop, M's little horror babysitter program, I didn't save nothing from there. Like everything I tell you all, everything went to like bills and food and survival. Literally, like that's the 3 things. There was no way I could survive. Like I was literally learning how to stretch. $40, 60. I didn't know about, like she didn't just give me $4. She gave me 60. So if I did a good job, I'd get 60. If I did like a regular like okay job, I get 40. So like I was really stretching $40 and $6 like for a week, y'all. Like I was stretching that a week. And then like I said to y'all, I never told you on this, but I haven't, let me tell y'all now. Like had this M's mom, so I'm gonna call my mom M, the grandma, that spoils gamer, like I think a little too much, because it's kind of affected him now to the point where like he don't take no or anything. So Grandma M and I had an agreement where like she didn't pay me until the end of the month. Everything I babysat, I got like a good like stack, like I got like a good ass bag, and that was like the best shit I ever agreed to. Whether you gotta give me or not, like she wasn't paying me. Like I was just working my ass off to get that big ass check. You feel me? And I was like the best thing I ever did, because like I left with a whole bag, and that little bag that I got really like was the shit before I got terminated from, and because of, you know, like mama drama and fallouts, right? So let's get into it now. Back to the original story. So like that's when she was like, like I'm just like, you know, you need to like, I'll put you on the what's it called, like the backup guardian. You know, I don't know what it is. Like, let me know if any moms watch my channel, because I know like I'm like catering to like grown like men and grown women on my channel, when I'm really trying to cater to my generation, but it's okay. But for the moms in my just watch my channel, can y'all let me know, like, if y'all ever took your kid to daycare, right, and y'all filled out that form, right, and they put, okay, it's emergency guardian, right? Okay, never mind, I know what it is now. Emergency guardian. She put me as emergency guardian at the daycare, and she was like, she's like, she called me, it's like, they want you to fill out some papers, you know, before you actually like handle like the whole, you know, dealing with Tiger and taking him out. So can you bring your ID and other like important information to show that like you're of age and you're not like, you know, like a minor in middle school picking up my child, right? So I said, okay. So I went there. She told me where it was. I was a little confused, but then again, I'm just like, you know, I walk past this place every single, like almost every single day, right? To go, you know, a certain place. So like, it's like I passed by. I thought it was like oh my god. I really thought, every time I passed this place, I really thought it was like an old haunted ass daycare that was getting deconstructed, and you know, like people are trying to buy it and turn it into something else. But when I went there, door was open, and it was just a regular daycare, but it was their own property, like their own property type daycare, right, y'all? So I was like, oh, okay, this is actually a daycare. Like, it's not just like a little old daycare that didn't make enough money to support, like, you know, like the rent or the mortgage of it, so it has to keep taken down type shit. Like, it's an actual like daycare with kids and stuff like that and different staff members, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Like, okay, so I went in, I bought the ID shit. They said, okay, da-da-da. I went back home, and my official job with Tiger started literally, I believe, on a Friday. Yeah, it was on a Friday it started. I don't remember exactly because it was like so long ago, but like on a Friday, it legit started like a Friday. So let's get into it. So she told me when the daycare finished itself and what time pickup times were, you know, when it started and when it ended, and if you didn't come during those times, like it was going to be an issue or she had to pay extra. So she wanted me to make sure I come at certain times, right? So I was like, okay, cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing. Like, okay, cool, like, bet. So, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I was not a bad, like, at this point, call me a nanny, because I've never heard of no babysitter, like, pick up, like, a child from its school. Except for nannies. Babysitters stay in the house, watch the kids, do the homework, make sure they eat, sleep, and all that stuff. But if I'm going out at this point, I'm a nanny, and I'm getting lesser than a nanny. Let's keep that in mind as well. So like, I'm just an underground startup nanny. You feel me? Like okay. So basically, that's what happened. And she had me like a social schedule, whatever, like I told y'all, and it was a certain pickup times. And she was like, make sure you come like these certain pickup times to pick up Tiger. So I'm like, okay. So mind you, Tiger already knew of me, but I feel like because I wasn't like consistent up in that house for Tiger to get used to me. So when Tiger saw me, it was kind of just like, who you? You not my mama, who you? You ain't my daddy, who you? You ain't my cousin, who you type shit. So when I went there and I popped through the door, I came in like exactly at pickup time. So when everyone was playing and the girl, one of the receptionists at the desk saw me, she's like, who you here for? I said, oh, I'm here for Tiger. She's like, oh, okay. And she's like, you're the emergency, like, you know, guardian, whatever, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, what's your name? I'm like, da 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 da. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. So she's like, come on up. So it was a flight of stairs to get up to like Tiger's room. I don't remember how it worked, but when I got up there, I just looked for Tiger's like cubby and like got all his stuff in order. Cause it was one of them fall cold ass days going to winter, you feel me? So I was like, most definitely. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, get all your stuff and let's go. So I'm bringing Tyler to like all his stuff, you know, like all his stuff to come. I said, come on, Tiger, let's go. Tiger puts up a little bit of a fuss, which is normal, because you know you don't want to actually like leave, you know, your little happy place. But don't worry, Tiger, you were going home, like. But child, Tiger not want to leave. Tiger put up a fuss, and then when I told him I'll get him something before like we go home, right? So that's when Tiger finally calmed down, and like Tiger actually like cooperated and like put on all his, you know, warm gear, and I got him like, you know, out. So like I picked up the little boy, I picked up Tiger, and we walked down those stairs, bro. Like we walked down them stairs and we went outside, right? The moment we got outside, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna like walk Tiger to like a certain place, like certain like places, and then when I feel like it's getting too like cautious for me, I'm gonna pick up Tiger and then put him back down. So it was a repeat of that, right? So the moment we get halfway to the bus stop that we were supposed to take to go home, Tiger is throwing like a fit, like a fit, like out of nowhere, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Ah," and I'm like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Are you thirsty?" No, he's not thirsty. I'm like, "Are you hungry?" Yeah. So I'm just in there. I'm just like, okay. Like I thought the daycare at the time, like I don't know if they could do anymore, but like don't daycares give like after program snacks, like snacks before you leave? So I thought Tiger was good. So I'm like, okay, let me go get you a snack. So there's this little place that I've been going for like since I was little. So I was like, it's just we're almost there anyways. Like we're bound to pass it. So I'm about to take Tiger there, right? So so me and Tiger go in the store. I say hi to the owner because I know the owner and his wife. I say hi, and I'm just taking Tiger. I'm just like, you know what? Choose what you want. Just choose what you want at this point. Like, as long as it's pricey and I'm on a budget, baby, pick what you want. Because it's not like your mama is giving me enough to support, giving me my proper pay. And on top of that, she wants me to support you while, you know, like, I'm with you. So I don't know how that's going to work. Like, I have to stretch. Like, I'm a teenager. I have to already stretch to pay my phone bill, provide for myself, and do my laundry. And then you want me to stretch the 40 to provide for you, your son, and travel accommodation. Like 60 isn't really gonna do shit. Like it's really not. Like think about it, 60 ain't gonna do shit. That's why I asked for the $15 an hour, because I feel like that would have stretched. But that 60 wasn't gonna do shit, because now you're having me go outside of the meaning of babysitter. So at this point, I'm a travel nanny, and you ain't really providing shit. But every time I see you, you coming in some like I said about M, like M on the business. I don't know what she did. I don't know what she did, or if she worked, or she was like doing her little like hustle, or like 9 to 5. But you're coming every time I see you. Every time I see this girl, I'm gonna give her a name. Actually, I'm gonna call her Little Miss Ghetto. Every time I saw Little Miss Ghetto was always in some new wig, some new shit. I need to go to a party on some type of shit. So it's really just like, okay, if you can do all that, hi, how are you? Like, new nanny alert. Like, hi, how are you? Like, you have me trying to provide for your son, provide busted for your son, and with myself. So like, what's up? what's up? Like, come on now, be for real. Like, what's up? So that's what it was. And then like on top of that, like it was just irritating. So I just like pick whatever you want. He was picking up like Tiger picking up way too much shit, and I'm like, Tiger, like I can't afford this. Tiger threw a fit in the damn store. Everyone looking at me like I'm a young mom or something, and I'm just like, yeah, that's what we're not gonna do. You're not gonna like embarrass me, like you're not even my child. I'm looking after you. You're not about to like embarrass me. I mean, look like an unfit like nanny already. So like, let's go with the program here. So I just explained to Tiger in the nicest way, like, what's up. Tiger calmed down. Tiger got his snacks, and I said, okay, we go eat these when, you know, you're closer, like, home, because, you know what I'm saying? So Tiger said, okay. We walked out the store. We went to the bus stop. We waited for the bus. We got on the bus, and then it occurred to me, like, Little Miss Ghetto never gave me her floor number or her key. So I'm supposed to wait a whole clock out shift for you with your child outside. Okay. So when I realized that, like, it snow already done touched, like snow was starting to snow, so snow was touching, right? So I was just like, I just realized, like, bro, what am I gonna do with entertainment for Tiger? Like, Tiger is ready to go home, you know, get out of his clothes and watch cartoons or play with his toys or eat something. All I have for this kid is little snacks. And these snacks are supposed to last him like your whole shift. So I'm thinking of entertainment. When I get there, I'm like, oh, there's a park, but it's freezing outside. So I have to, like, I don't know what to do. Like, y'all, when I said I didn't know what to do, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do, because I'm just like, I have a whole ass like toddler with me, right? And it's freezing. The park, okay, so how the complex works is that there's 3 complexes and there's a park in one of the complexes, only one. So you want to take your child somewhere, it's that complex, and then there's a pool on the other complex. But like, no, since I've like crossed that complex, like no one really uses that park. Like, it's just there for no reason. Like, it's literally like, at this point, it's literally like furniture, because it's the type of furniture that your granny does not want you to sit in. It's just for display, because nobody was using that park, like not a single soul, right? The only person I would see is like people like newborn babies, you know what I'm saying? But after that, like, no one uses it. It's only for like hanging out. I feel like it was for hanging out, makeout sessions, or like when you want to like do some little freaky shit behind your parents' back. Like, it was one of those parks. Like, it was like one of them where you catch people playing or whatever. Like, it was the spot, right? So basically, I'm just like, damn, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Tiger, because like there's no entertainment spots. I cannot be using my little like bus pass to go like 7 different places to keep entertained, because at the end of the day, I have to do the same routine tomorrow. So mind you, I was doing this whole routine like every single like Friday. So this was like the last Friday, because like I don't remember what happened, the other events occurred, but this was, I'm thinking about the last Friday. Like, this was my last day. Like, I didn't even last like more than a month for this girl, right? And on top of that, I was still working for Brother Assistant. So mind you, like, yeah. So and then there was some days where like Little Miss Ghetto didn't really need me, because the dad came to pick him up on some co-parent type shit, so she didn't really need me. So I got breaks off. But this was like the last day. So I was hitting snow, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for Tiger entertainment. So I'm like, Tiger, do you want to go to the park? Like, do you want to go to the park? And he was like, So mind you, it's freezing cold. I don't know like what places have like ice. So like now I have to follow him on every single play, how do you say it? Like every single like part of the park, like the slide, the swings, like what do you call those things as a whole? Like not set individually, what do you call it as a whole? I forgot, but I had to follow him, so I let him go on the slide. I told him be careful. I was watching him from following him. I couldn't go. I went on the slide with him a little bit, and we played. And then I'm like, "Are you hungry?" Cause I remember, like, I bought you snacks, and we never touched these hoes. So he was like, "Yeah." He ate some a little bit, and then he just didn't want it anymore. And I'm just like, "Frick!" Like, I spent like this much money on it, and you don't even want it anymore. So I'm just like, it's getting colder and colder and colder. Like, I'm freezing, you're warm as hell. I'm not trying to be out here, so let's just go inside, right? So we go inside the apartment, and like, I'd rather just sit and wait for him on the little stoop stop. But like, nobody was in the hallways in the time we came in, right? When we were playing out, people were probably coming in and out. By the time we finished playing outside, you could come inside. Nobody was like in the hallways let us in. It took like a good 2 hours for somebody to come and come open the door for us, let us in. So we sat. So we're sitting, he's eating his snacks, he's finished his snacks, he's drinking his juice and whatever, and then bam, pee-pee time. Tiger wants to pee-pee. So Tiger wants to pee. He wants to go home. He irritated at this point. He's just like in his head. I'm probably in his head like, why the hell am I out here? Like, I'm supposed to be upstairs watching cartoon, eating some. Why the hell am I outside in the cold with the nanny that my mom hired? In my head, I'm probably like, I agree with you too, sweetie. I agree with you too. But your mom never gave me her buzz number or a spare key to let you in. Like, Ma, I ain't gonna teeth from you. Like, I don't want to teeth anything from you. Like, I'm just gonna watch your kid collect my check and leave. Like, it really was like that. So, he wanted to be. I couldn't let him up. I couldn't even go on the. I don't even remember the floor, y'all. Like, I didn't remember the floor, but like, I didn't have the key. So what was the point of going up to in the hallway when like I couldn't go inside? So he's throwing a fit, saying, "Mommy, mommy, 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 mommy," and I'm calling her, and like I'm texting her, and she's like, "Are we home soon? Are we home next week?" You know how black people are. They say they'll be coming in 20 minutes, and they come in an hour, and. Hour, bro. So she's like, I'm coming to get some shit. I have to get some shit. And I'm like, okay. And I let her talk to her son, Tiger, and he's doing a more bigger fit now. So we're in the hallways now. I had the way Tucker was acting, it was just like Tiger had zero patience, because like I'm linked on Tiger, like, mommy's coming, don't worry, do you want your snacks? Like, do you want to eat your snacks and play with your toys? Tiger don't want none of that. Tiger was over everything at this point. Tiger was over like the sitting, the waiting, the playing, and the eating. Like, I just want to go up in his house, bro, and I could not do that because at the end of the day, she didn't provide a spare key or a buzzer to go in the house and just wait for your kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, the mom finally like comes through, and she's looking at him and she's looking at me, and then she's just like, how is it? And I'm like, oh, it's good, it's okay, it's whatever. She's like, okay. She's like, I don't have your payment today, but I'll give it to you tomorrow. I'm like, okay, no worries. What I should have, I'm telling y'all, like, I literally should have like cussed her ass. I was like, nah, like, I've been here for like not long. You've been saying that you're gonna have me, will have my payment, and you don't have it. Like, what the fuck did you spend it on? Like, the fuck? That's what they should have said. But I'm like, okay, cool, like whatever, right? Little young, naive, dummy. So the next day comes, I don't get my payment. She gone somewhere else, right? I'm texting her about my payment, nothing, right? She's like, okay, oh, can you meet me here and here for my payment? I'm like, okay, cool. I get up, I go for my payment, and then she was just like, here you go. I look at her, she looks at me, and I'm like, but we discussed $15 an hour. Oh, this is all I have right now. I'm like, so I take it, and then she was just like, I'll call you. She like, she's like, I'll call you when I need you again. And I said, okay, cool. I got my payment. Y'all, I kid you not. 1 week go by, no call. 2 weeks go by, no call. 3 weeks go by, no call. And then it's months and months and months of no call. And then I'm like, in my head, I'm sitting there like, what? This girl could have told me that I'm fired. Like, this little measly $20 bills, $40 bill she gave at the time was not even like fired worthy. Like, if you go fire someone, just say they fired, or tell them what they did wrong and fire them. Don't just like say, oh, I'm gonna call you next time, and then never actually call. And then I realized that she blocked me on like both numbers, because she had like, I believe she had like 2 phones at the time. She blocked me. Like, Ma, you could have told me I was fired. Like, I'd have been like, cool, like you could have told me, yo, you're fired. Or, I don't like how you do your business. I don't like how you handle my son, Tiger. Like, say that. Like, it wasn't like I was starving him. Like, Tiger was getting fed, changed, and entertained. It's just, you were giving me, like, $40 to me the stretch. And on top of that, you had me playing nanny to your child. And, like, you wasn't even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't even, like, providing enough because you wanted me to take care of your child, provide snacks and entertainment. Like, Ma, $40 can't do shit for 2 people. It only works for 1, and it's bare enough for 1 people. I gotta stretch that hole. So make it make sense. You feel me? Like, if you just want me to, like, if you didn't want me to brush your tongue, Tiger, just say that. Like, don't do that extra shit. So y'all, like, she didn't even like have the audacity to say that. So I took it as like, yo, like, at this point, I'm fired without being told I'm fired. I'm terminated without being told I'm terminated. Like, she just didn't want to pay me the $15 an hour, so she terminated me. It wasn't on no, like, I slapped her son, I abused her son, like, because I was a really good babysitter and a really good part-time underground nanny. It was the point that, like, she didn't want to pay the $15 an hour, so she just went for someone that she could finesse and, like, cheapify and dumbify them. So, because she still wanted to go to parties and do her wig and whatever. So, like, she didn't want to pay $15 an hour for to watch someone want to watch a Tiger. So, I think I don't know if she found someone else. Or she just picked him up herself and leave him work. Or she had the papa come get him. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, like, literally that was it. Like, that was the whole thing. Like, so after that, she never did. I saw her one time, I believe, like, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I saw her one time. And that one time she said that she was gonna, like, call me back. I saw her, y'all, and, like, we were going, like, this, like, I don't know, we don't know if we're going to the same place. We're just crossing the street in the same, like, crosswalk, right, to go get something. She turned the other way. She turned, I kid you not, like, I dropped something, I picked it up, I looked up, and she was on the other side of the street, coming the other way to come home. Shorty avoided me, y'all. Like, she deadass avoided me. Like, she was coming, and then she went to the other side of the crosswalk to come home, because there's, like, 2 ways you can come to the bus stop to come home. She took the longer route to come and missed the bus to come home instead of coming on the quicker side of the crosswalk to come home. Like, oh, child. She took the long way. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, it is what it is. Like, 25 minutes. So after that, y'all, I just took to the apprentice braider. Come, just like at this point, like the only actual bond I have for real is apprentice braider, and her kids are mad cool. She likes me, I'm cool with her. Like it's like a family type relationship type energy. So it's just like it's cool. Like it is what it is, right? So future little conversation now, because this video was done. I literally saw M one time. I saw M and I saw Grandma M and her boyfriend, right? 2 different occasions. So M I saw it during the pandemic when it first transpired, and stores were having limitations of people, and only one to two people could go in a store, no more than 1 or 2 people, right? So I remember like I needed something from the white version of the white version. Oh my god, it's not a white version. I'm being so mean. It's Shoppers Drug Mart, okay? If you know what that is and you live in the States, baby, it's like it's where all you get the top brands of like facial stuff, like from Aussie to Olay to Vino. Like it's top notch brand. They never get last minute expired shit. Like they get the top notch shit, like top notch. Like they don't get nothing cheap, nothing stuff, but it's mad pricey in there. So like that's where I want to go, right? So I remember I had to wear like a little foundation or whatever, because I didn't have no makeup, right? I go in, I stand in the line, and then I see her. She don't see me. I see her come out of her, car. She comes in, and she's like, I think she was like one person behind me, or she was like behind me, or whatever. No, I think she was one person behind me. So the guy lets me go in because I have a mask and everything, and like I pick up my shit and I come out, and then she's like, hi, and I'm just like, hi, and she's like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. And I said bye, and I left because like it was mad awkward, bro. Like it was mad awkward, like mad awkward. So like I left, and after that I never saw her ever again. Like, I would see her, she would see me, but it was no like, hi, let's have like a 1-minute conversation and catch up. It was more like, look at you, you're looking at me, okay, what's up? Okay, nothing, all right then, move about your business type shit. And then Grandma M, like she would see me but never see her. She'll honk at me, I low-key see her, and then like just pretend like I can't see her, like I'm blind, baby, like blind, who can't see me, nobody can see me, like I'll be blind as fuck, like you dust, I don't want to see you and you don't want to see me, so like I'll be blind as fuck, I don't give a fuck. And then Grandma M's boyfriend, that was the only person that was nice to me, and like he didn't really say much, like he didn't really do much. He was just like one of them observers, like he peeped the shit, keep his mouth quiet, but if he has to say something, he'll say it to you, like he'll play your side, like he won't embarrass you type energy. So like, you know what I'm saying? So he saw me, he asked if I'm cool, we talked about it, he gave me a ride one time to somewhere, we talked, he said okay cool, see you later, I said see you later, and that was it. Like it was one of them like casual moments, chop it up. Then like the baby's first birthday came about. I got invited, but like that was like the first event that happened before I got like deuced out because of some drama between the 2 moms, you feel me? Like my mom and her mom. Like I went there, I stayed the night, I had fun, I went up there, like, you know what I'm saying, they play some music, they play some classic dance hall, some classic music. God, I had a whole DJ and everything, so like it was lit as fuck. Yeah, so that was like, and then them having another birthday at my house, but I was coming back from something else, like from my job, so like, you know what I'm saying? So when I got home, I was burned out as fuck. I saw them putting up, the whole family like blocked the whole entrance of coming in. They had people coming with food, they had people coming in, they had a whole party downstairs. I didn't get invited because like once you cut, so that's pretty much it. My stepdad was invited, that he came, so why didn't you go? I said I wasn't invited, so it is what it is. So you know what I'm saying. So like that was it. Like it wasn't too much to say, but I hope y'all enjoyed this little story time, and I'll see you in this one. Bye.